Okay, JosefVStalin, and welcome back to Let's Play Empire Total War. And before I get started on this Let's Play, there's a few things I would like to clarify. One, mainly, is that on this day, I am exactly, I believe it was 14 hours away from the release of Napoleon Total War. And some people have been asking me whether or not I'm going to cancel this campaign in the wake of the Napoleon campaign, and the answer to that is a resounding no. Of course, I'm going to continue this campaign alongside the campaign of the Napoleon Total War, so you should have absolutely nothing to worry about. Although for the time being, especially during the the launch period, I will be focusing more so on Napoleon Total War rather than my Russian campaign, but that certainly does not mean that Soviet dominance will not happen all over Europe. So, without further ado, let's get down to business. What has happened in the last sort of time since we last spoke? I am assembling a grand army, the largest, hopefully trying to get the largest army in the world of Russian Soviets. And at this point, I do have the economic power, the economic prowess to do this now. And I'm currently going nuts at Vienna. I've already been able to complement. I've already doubled my army status here. I'm working in a far more diverse army here in Moscow. I've westernized my cavalry, so I've got a whole bunch of new cavalry units, such as hussars and carabiners, and all kinds of crazy new units I'm working on to help me overtake the Poles and eventually the world. But what I've actually done here is I've taken one of my armies, drove it up through Polish territory, and have now sieged Warsaw. And actually, the Poles, they brought troops. You can see some remnants over here, and some remnants over here. They tried to attack Warsaw and retake it, and they asked for my help, and I refused. It's kind of reminiscent of the Warsaw Uprising, I suppose. The Soviets refused to help the Poles retake their city, and they attacked it, and I blatantly refused to attack it so I could then take my own army in and take it for myself and use it as kind of a central base in the midst of Poland to launch attacks when I will inevitably backstab them. So let's look at this is basically the last Austrian army. Actually, they do have another town right here, but I don't know how many troops they have there. I haven't checked. But this looks like the remnants of the last elites of the Austrian army. They have almost all these units are hurt. They all have diminished units in them, and they all have chevrons of experience, and they have everything from I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Coined Lynch Ungarsich Lenin infantry, which are skirmishers, to stabs infantry, which are like elite infantry, grenadiers, hussaren, carabiners. All these names are in German, so I can't pronounce it. But for some reason, all these some of the Russian names are in Russian, like the Sadaltsi guards and the warrior cavalry. Anyway, back to the point. As this is like their last elite army, and it's going to fall with Warsaw, which is kind of like their last bastion of hope and defense. So let's get down to crushing what little hopes these Austrians have. Alright, so here's the Soviet battle lines. As you can see, this is quite a line of infantry that is being stretched out here. And I actually have to take these troops and can have them go over here as well, so I'll like have 2 fronts, I suppose. Dude, I can even go for like 3 fronts or 4 fronts with the amount of infantry I have. Well, let's do that. Let's create a couple more fronts here. Wait, can I go around here? Oh no, I can't. I thought I could. Guess not. Oh well. Cockshell. Let's move on. And here's my regiments of crazy artillery. I've got plenty of artillery this time. I've got a total of 16 batteries ready to take down these walls here. If I can get a good volley off for you. There go the Russian artillery. Doing insurmountable damage to this fortress. And we can see plenty of Austrians milling about on the walls and firing their own cannons back at us. But I'm just gonna have my men stand their ground. Wait, why are these guys over here getting hit? Do they have... Well, they do have cannons here attacking these guys. Interesting. This is unexpected. We have Austrian Ungarsic Hasurin, whatever you want to call them, moving out of the fortress, trying to, I guess, launch some kind of feeble attack. Interested in seeing what they're going to try and do here. What are these? What are they shooting at? Oh my god! This is friggin' bizarre. Oh, I forgot they had reinforcements. That's what's going down. They've got reinforcements coming in. Totally forgot. And they came from behind. Looks like they're just skirmishers, and they quickly were overwhelmed by Russian infantry. They're gonna leave the map. Once these guys get ready to fire. I have to reload. Good, love it. And their reinforcements are running for the hills. So, in that case, holy shit, this guy is being hit by cannon fire. I'm gonna move him back to avoid another debacle where my general gets hit right off the bat from a cannon shot. Oh, Jesus, these guys are coming back. Come on, dude. Just charge them. Just charge them. And they see the Russians coming, and they're immediately running for the hills. But not before I skewered a couple of them. not coming back, folks. How are their walls doing? They're stable. But for how long? Anyway. I'm going to skip ahead until something exciting happens.